Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Pauper Ponderings. My name is Austin, and as always, this is brought to you by The Manabase. Make sure you check us out online, www.themanabase.com, and our YouTube channel here. And if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to it. And this week, as always, we're playing a really sweet Pauper deck, because who wants to play these boring Tier 1 decks? We're here to play sweet decks with sweet new cards that just became legal with Modern Masters. But before all of that, I do need to give a quick shout out to Tyler Knight, who is our very first Pauper Ponderings patron. Thank you so much, Tyler. It means the world to me. He is gonna get a really sweet Pauper Ponderings t-shirt when I get it. I didn't expect, maybe it's not the best to think that way, but I definitely didn't think I was going to get as much support as I did right away. So, thank you to that. I'm still trying to get everything, all the logistics set up of all the different things that I'm offering. So make sure, if you are interested in subbing, please do it as soon as possible. The Patreon link is in the description of this video. And then everything should be ready to go probably by next week. Gonna have like a live Skype session if you guys are interested, as well as helping me choose my deck. I wanted to choose this deck this week specifically because I thought it was so sweet, and because it uses a really, really cool card from Modern Masters 3 that just became available. Also, 3 new packs of Modern Masters that we're going to be playing for today. Hopefully we can go 3-0. Last week we went 0-3, so I'm in the mood to open some packs, so hopefully we can get at least one win. Nah, we're probably going to get 2. So the deck we're playing this week, brought to us by Daniel Dukai, actually. He emailed this list in. If you ever want to... No, sorry, not. Anderson Grandstaff. I'm sorry. He emailed me this list. And if you ever want to give me a list and you don't really like using Reddit, feel free to give me an email, themanabase@fusiongamingonline.com. That will be in the description as well. Or you can even just leave it for me here on the YouTube comments, whichever you want. If you want to give me your deck list, I'm all ears. So, the deck we are playing is Temur Soulbound. So the whole point of the deck is we are going to be pairing Razorfin Hunter and Fireslinger with Nightshade Peddler and Tandem Lookout. So, Razorfin Hunter taps to deal damage to our creature or player, Fireslinger taps to deal damage to our creature or player. And we can either give it Death Touch with Nightshade Peddler, which will allow us to basically kill any creature. And then we can give it, or Soulbound to Tandem Lookout, which will allow us to ping their creature and then draw a card. Or sorry, ping them and draw a card. So a very, very powerful interaction. This deck is very reminiscent of a deck that Brad Nelson played to the top 8 of Grand Prix Atlantic City, I think 2013. Very similar. He used Nightshade Peddler, but instead with Staticaster, and then it was like a Temur mid-range deck. So this deck kind of takes on that. We have this package. We also have 3 Muldrifters because the card is insane. We have some Hooting Mandrills that kind of works with the rest of our deck. We have 2 Magma Jets to kind of set up our draws. We have 4 Lightning Bolts, 4 Counter Spells. We have 4 Ponders, 2 Pulse of Morasses, and then 4 Brainstorms with the 4 Evolving Wilds. Now, Anderson decided to go with no Ash Barrens, and I trust him here. I've played a couple games, and it makes sense, and I'm not sure, we can talk about it afterwards if I think that Ash Barrens could be a better addition to this deck. But this is doing some very powerful stuff. If we go up against any sort of mid-range creature deck, I feel like we're going to be very, very advantaged because of this combo. This combo is very, very powerful. The ability of Tandem Lookout to turn these guys into what is essentially Phyrexian Arenas, and Nightshade Peddler to turn them into Viscera the Dreadfuls, is a very, very powerful interaction, and I'm excited to get that going. And this is, again, made possible by Tandem Lookout being a common in Modern Masters 3. And then Muldrifter, who doesn't love a Muldrifter? Pulse of Marassa, a card that continues to impress me over these Pauper Pondering videos. Magma Jet, I think, is okay. A little skeptical. Again, it is a newly minted Pauper card, so we are playing it as well. Excited to see how it plays in the format. Hooting Mandrills is going to be fine. I think we have a lot of early interactions, so playing this cheap and holding up a counterspell in the mid to late game I think will be good. If we go over to the sideboard here, we have 2 Dispels, because, Dispel is just good. 2 Hydroblasts, because we're playing blue. 3 Electrickeries. We never leave home without these bad boys. 3 Pyroblasts, because it's very, very good as well. And then 3 Ancient Grudges for anytime we play against Affinity. And then I'm playing this card I've actually never heard of before. It's called Spring Cleaning. 1 and a green for an instant, destroy target enchantment. Then you clash with an opponent, and if you win, destroy all enchantments your opponents control. So this card is going to be pretty sweet, especially if you play against something like Boggles. There's a good chance we're going to win the clash, especially with cards like Hooting Mandrills and Muldrifter in our deck. And it's basically 1 and a green or a Tranquility. So I'm excited for this card. Is it worse than Tranquility? It is an instant, so we'll see. So I'm excited to get into these games. I think this deck is very powerful. I'm hoping for a 2-1. I don't want to go and say 3-0 right away because we do play something like Blue-Black Control. I think this might be a very difficult matchup. We do have a decent amount of sideboard hate, though. So I'll see you guys back here for round number 1. Again, my name is Austin. This is Pauper Ponderings. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon page. It's in the description below. And I'll see you guys back here for round number 1 here on Pauper Ponderings, brought to you by the Mana Base.